afternoon to your friends. I'm very happy to be able to speak to you on this very illustrious day. I don't know what's illustrious, it's just a normal Saturday. But I do have some news, which is good. And it can't come soon enough because my brain had started to suffer with being jobless. I've got a job, yay! Starting Monday. It's a van driving job, doing parcel deliveries. And they cover a really wide area, so I reckon it looks like it's going to be really nice. It's interesting because I did that years ago because my brother had his own van. But back then it was all paper and you had to arrange the route and everything. Because it was like up to 80 drops a day. And even though he was on holiday, like he was having holiday at home, my brother had to come in the mornings and sort it all out because I didn't know where anywhere was. But nowadays, apparently all you do is you'll get in, there'll be a stack of parcels behind your van, scan every one of them. The device apparently sorts it all out into a route, put them on in the order, which is amazing really, isn't it? And it's one driver, one van there as well, so I might have a van of my own. So yeah, so I start that Monday, which is really, really exciting. I'm actually really excited about that. I'm not one of these people that props up his ego by what he drives. Like, I'm not driving that. I used to work with an agency with drivers who wouldn't actually drive a rigid. I'm not driving a rigid. I'll drive anything. And if because he's in the interview, he said, will you go back to lorry driving when your license comes back? And like I said to him, honestly, I don't know, if I enjoy the job I'm in, I'll just carry on doing the job I'm in, because it's good, because it allows me to live here and not be away. Ideally, in the long run, I want to make the shop something, which I'm doing. Possibly make it a full-time wage, and then do lorry driving on the side. So I'll do every 4 to 6 weeks a trip for Whites or something abroad for the videos, for keep my hand in, all that sort of thing. But we shall see. But yeah, so yeah, Monday in Aberystwyth, starting company's based in Aberystwyth. And it can't come soon enough, because if you might have noticed yesterday I talked about, because after Ned Kelly came onto my comments to have a go at me again, where was I going with that conversation? Oh yeah, the reason, and I've never mentioned this before because I don't feel it needs to be mentioned, but I did because of his comments. The reason I went away, the reason there was very few videos for so long, over 5 years, hardly any videos. It was just a combination of grief, stress, and depression over that time. So yeah, whereas he accuses me of going away and being pompous and arrogant. Anyway, I don't know why I'm talking about him. The man's a twat. So yeah, so that's my news for today. Unfortunately, it's monthly pay from the first of the month to the end of the month, which means I've got to start 2 days before the end of the month, which means I will be waiting 6 weeks for my first pay. So if in the meantime you wish to buy some merchandise, or donate, but buy some merchandise from my store, you'd be doing me a great favor, because I'm lending money for fuel and stuff, and I'm claiming some fuel off the Restart people. But it's still going to be quite expensive for 6 weeks to drive to Aberystwyth every day in the van. So yeah, the shop and donations if you want to, but they all mean the world. But yeah, I've started, one thing I'm putting up in the shop now is these. I'm going to start going away from the vehicle ones, which is like outlines of vehicles, because they take an inordinate amount of time picking all the bits out. And I'm just going to start doing more of these truck brands. And this is the first one I've tried. All the clipboards, this is clipboards, all come with the same things. Choice of logo on the front. Little slot for your driver card, your details, because that's actually really important to have your details somewhere on paper in a vehicle in case you have an accident and are unconscious, and some some conversions. I'm going to tidy them up a little bit, and they're approved by Subbuttit. Are they? Bollocks! Don't bring me into this, you prick waffle. So yes, that's it. That's all my news. Was there anything else I was saying? No, I think that would do. Oh yeah, so when 6 weeks has passed and the money comes in, I'm gonna carry on asking on GoFundMe and stuff for money, but it's gonna be, I've mentioned this before, charities. I'm gonna support charities, and the first year is gonna be the Welsh Air Ambulance because they saved my life. So and I'm gonna hopefully do some events to raise money for charity and stuff, which will be brilliant. Yeah, so that's the plan. That's the plan. So I will bid you good day. Good day.